They can be used, if they're used correctly, as a family activity. When they're used as a solitary activity, or if they're used, and they're used by kids in their teens, starting before teens actually, through their 20s and 30s these days, there are games which are very violent, which now have an audio component and a video component, so you can interact with your fellow player in other parts of the world. And these people badmouth each other and swear and do all sorts of really kind of antisocial kind of interactions. This could be easily turned around into a pro-social kind of activity. But the way the kids and the young adults use them, it's very aggressive and not very healthy, I think, psychologically. As a matter of fact, again, going back to my book, as an example, I wrote a video game, and it's called The Good Life. It's the last chapter in the book. A lot of fun doing it, where it's an action game, multiplayer game, and what you do is earn goodness points. But it's not being a goody two-shoes, but it's living a good life. And there's some bad guys, and there's some wars that go on and the like, but there isn't the gore or the mayhem. And you don't kill. What you do is you convert the bad guy into a good guy, and that's what you get good points for. The other thing about video games, it is an art form. Kids do learn better eye-hand coordination from video games, much better visually and with their hands. That gives them a skill that is useful in some places. The music that accompanies some of these video games itself could be an art form. There's some kids who specialize in knowing the music that accompanies video games. So it's a whole world into itself, and then you can't make a blanket statement about it being good or bad. It's how it's used primarily.